guys, it's Lynn here. I hope you're having a wonderful and a safe day. Now today guys, I've got something a little bit different. A few weeks ago at our last Cactus and Succulent Society meeting, there were some wonderful books for sale, and some of these books have come from the actual the British Cactus and Succulent Society, and they have like a library that members can take out books every month, and they sort of sell a few on, and then they sort of introduce new books. And me and Hans were very, very lucky because we managed to get some amazing, rare and very special cacti and succulent books, which I'm going to talk about now. Now, sadly our Cactus and Succulent meeting, as it probably is for a lot of you all over the world, has been postponed, I think now until August because of the lockdown and everything that's going on at the moment. But hopefully things will resume to normal in the future. So we're looking forward to our next meeting. And if you're not familiar with the British Cactus and Succulent Society, then if you want to know how to join, links will be up above to a video I've made on how to join a Cactus and Succulent Society near you, including the BCSS, and it's called British Cactus and Succulent Society. They also run the Island Cactus and Succulent Society as well, because it's all part of the same one. So links up above. You get an amazing amazing quarterly magazine called Cactus World. Loads of tips in there and amazing photographs. So do check that out if you're interested in joining. Anyway, just had to say that. And also, before we go any further, a wonderful thank you to my wonderful fiancé Hans, who is behind the camera filming me. And if you want to subscribe to Hans's amazing YouTube channel, Family of Cacti and Other Beauties, please do. Links up above. So,
thank you.
Yeah, so we got some amazing cacti and succulent books that were given for sale, and the money raised from these books goes towards the British Cactus and Succulent Society, because the money helps them as well to continue doing what they're doing, which is absolutely fantastic. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because me and Hans, about 3 years ago now, we both did a separate video each on our whole cacti and succulent book collections. At the time, Hans was actually living in Sweden and I was living here in Ireland, and we both made 2 separate videos of the whole collection of all of our books. And now we're together, all the books are together obviously. So if you didn't see them videos as well, also do check them out. Links up above to both of them videos, both Hans's and my collection, also all our lovely cactus and succulent books. So these are some amazing new editions. And these books, as I say, there's some fairly newish books, but the majority of them are very, very old and extra special. Most of them are out of print now, and certainly the very old ones are out of print. Maybe on eBay you might get them, but that's about it. But what is extra special is they've actually, a couple of them have been signed from the authors. And this one here is called Cacti from Seed, and Edgar Lamb. And those of you who have cacti and succulent books and have been around a while would know that Edgar Lamb is a very, very well-known, or was a very, very well-known cacti and succulent author. But what's very special, not only is this book extremely old and very, very, very vintage and special, but it's also been signed by Edgar Lamb. Look at that, Edgar Lamb. And he signed it on the 11th of April 1959. I mean, that's 61 years ago, guys. So not only is this book very old, but that's signed by Edgar Lamb all them years ago. And as I say, Edgar Lamb now is passed over into spirit, so it makes it extra, extra special. So very, very special there. Absolutely amazing. And a very rare book as well, and very old. So that's the first one. And then here we've got another couple of books also that's been signed. And this one here is a very special book on mammillaria. It's a whole complete encyclopedia on mammillaria cacti. I mean, there's every single mammillaria you can imagine in this book, and complete A to Z of it. And what is very special, it's been signed also by the author as well, John Pilbeam there as well, also a well-known author of cacti books, and also by the photographer as well, Bill Whiteman here, which is very special. So both signed by both the author and the photographer, which makes it very special. And here to show the complete A to Z of every single mammillaria you could ever imagine. absolutely amazing. So that's a very special book, again signed. And another one here, another Mammillaria one, again by John Pilbeam. Mammillaria Collector's Guide, again another A to Z, not as in depth as the one we just shown you there. This would have been an earlier edition, but still a lovely old, very special book as well. And also very happy to say it's also been signed by John Pilbeam here as well. There you go, makes it very extra special. Signed by these amazing cacti authors. That's absolutely makes it special. That's the second one. Now then, we've also got these other books. This one here is Cacti as well. This is another lovely old book here, not signed obviously, but these are just absolutely amazing, lovely photos, lovely art drawings in here. Makes it extra special. And I don't know if you guys are the same. I mean, you can get, you know, on the internet now, there's so much information on growing cacti, but there's something very special about having a book in your hands to read, especially during these times at the moment with everything that's going on. It's just lovely to just sit down and relax and read a lovely good book. Again, that's a very old book. And here we've got Cacti and Succulents, this one here by Gina Pavey. Another lovely book here. And these, we'd never seen any of these books before. Very lovely, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Again, care tips and filled with the most incredible photographs here. Absolutely beautiful. So just so wonderful to get these books to our wonderful book collection. And this one here, again, Cacti and Other Succulents, again by Jack Kramer. Another lovely old book as well. And I just love the old books because it's you just read up on them and it's just amazing, all the growing tips that you just can't beat, and just loads of lovely information and beautiful pictures as well, lovely illustrations too. And by the way, guys, I am actually writing a book myself on the Desert Plants of Avalon's Guide to Growing Cacti. I'm going to be doing one on succulents as well. I'm going to start off with cacti. I'm still in the middle of writing. It's going to be an ebook and hopefully a book as well in the future. And I'm going to keep this very special one here to Hans to explain that. It's a very special one. I'll tell you why in a minute. And this is an epiphyllum. This is quite a newish book. This is one, I think it's still in print now, on about epiphyllums. And again, this has got every single epiphyllum you could ever imagine. I mean, me and Hans love our epiphyllums. They're absolutely beautiful. They do seem to do very, very well for us here because we have more of a higher humidity for growing these beauties. But there's just every one you can imagine there. Again, a complete encyclopedia. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's that one, very special. And then we have one on Ferrocactus. And me and Hans absolutely love Ferrocacti because they are just incredible cacti. The spines on them are just wow. And this is a very good book here. Again, it's a fairly recent book. Again, this is by John Pilbeam and Derek Bowdry. Again, also well-known authors here in the cactus world. And this is absolutely gorgeous because this has sort of, again, an A to Z on so many different types of ferrocacti. And me and Hans got quite a few in our collection of ferrocacti, and hopefully they will, some of them we've had for over 20, 30 years, and very hard to get to flower until they get very large and mature as well. But we have got quite some big beauties there. Absolutely beautiful book. So wanted to show you that. Now, the last one I've got to show you, I'm actually going to take over the camera from Hans now, because although we both chose these books together, this particular one is one that Hans chose, and it is extremely special, and I'm going to tell you why.
Here is a lovely one, Cactusen. Also, it's Door I.G. van Laren. It's a Dutch guy who made this, and it's really lovely. As you can see, it's an old one. Look, just this typical illustration. It looks like the 20s or the 30s, and this is from the 30s, from 1933.
Wow.
And it's a long time ago, and you see it have been really 31.
Wow, 1931,
Yeah.
guys.
So it's an old one, really, and it's so lovely with this because it's the pictures here is glued on the sides.
Yeah, like art plates,
so it's
aren't they?
very special, very special.
90 years old,
Yeah.
guys.
And it's good. This is Dutch, and it's quite close to Swedish, so I can read it with some difficultness. But if you understand what I mean, yeah. It's a lot of, and it's very good because this is old knowledge, and it's still standing high with a flag high, you know, and it's not so much difference. More difference because of all names had changed through the years. There you can see it's changed all the time. As you see here, it's pictures who are glued
Plates,
on,
aren't
yeah.
they? Wow.
And even those illustrations here is beautiful. So I'm happy I found this one.
Yeah, look at that, the
to
lovely
see
art
here,
drawings.
yeah, and it's
All the
also,
plates,
yeah,
90 years old book. Absolutely gorgeous.
fantastic. So I'm very happy to have found. I
Beautiful.
have one book. It's older. It's from 1930. It's a Danish book, but it's nice to see those old ones. There is photographs in black and white in that, but here is paintings more, and who they put up in pictures like this and glue it in. I love it. I
gorgeous.
just love it. It's well done, you know. Look at
So
this Apollo
beautiful.
cactus there, for example.
Make lovely pictures to put on the
Yeah,
wall,
yeah.
wouldn't they?
So I'm very happy to find this one.
So guys, as I say, me and Hans have a vast cacti and succulent book collection, some of them many years old as well, that we often find when we're out and about in charity thrift shops as well. Absolutely brilliant. So do check the two videos up above in the links, as I mentioned there, about our book collections if you want to have a look. And do
Yeah.
you guys have any cacti and succulent books? And if you do, please do let me know. Let me know what you have. Drop
Yeah.
your comments down below.
Please let us know what you have.
Yeah. And what do you think? Do you love to just sit and read online with things? I mean, that's great because it's all a lot of information online. We didn't have that when me and Hans were getting into growing cacti suns when we were children. That we had to just go and read these books. But do you like to sit down and read a good book as well? There's something so therapeutic and relaxing about it.
And it's typical with this, typical, I don't mean typical, but Edgar Lamb. There were two who often was written books. It was Edgar and Brian Lamb.
Yes.
So I have a lot of books with those two guys who have worked it out together. But this is just Edgar Lamb, and they was on Blandford Press. You see here, Blandford Press. So if you search on Blandford Press and look for Edgar and Brian Lamb, surely you're going to find a lot of their items there.
Yeah, a lot of the books are highly
Yeah.
collectible as
Yeah,
well, aren't
yeah,
they? Did the whole
definitely.
Cactus series,
So-
volume 1 to 5, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that is the new ones.
Yeah. So guys, I hope you liked our new little cactus and succulent book rare haul, as they say. And I'll just put the camera now, get Hansi to,
Okay, yeah.
we can both be in this, can't we? Thank you so much for watching, guys. And as I say, I'm sort of writing a book myself. I'm sharing all my care tips. It might be a while before that's done. I'll try and get that done within the next few months.
I tried to write a book too in Sweden, but it was 30 years ago. But they didn't accept it. So It was bad.
bad. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to know a little bit more in the meantime to get my book done on how to grow cacti and succulents, do check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com. I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power from across the Emerald Isle. And until the next video, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Mwah.